One Guardian, 4 minutes, and a full breakdown. Let's go. Anger, a very overlooked Guardian in Disney Mirrorverse. In today's video we're going to be breaking him fully down. But first, if you are new, please like and subscribe for more, and also follow my Twitter down in the description down below. But I'm wasting time, so let's get straight into the guide. So starting with the core ability, Anger is immune to burn. So each time an enemy appears, Anger gains a 5% attack buff. So say you go into a room with 5 enemies, you're going to gain 5 attack buffs. So the more enemies in the room, the stronger Anger will be. So when Anger reaches 4 or 8 attack buffs, he burns all enemies, dealing 10% damage per second for 2 seconds. Now this is between 4 or 8 attack buffs. So the special ability, Anger deals 800% damage and knocks back all enemies around him. If his attack buffs are at 10 or more, he removes all of them and explodes, dealing a 30% damage hit to all enemies and knocking back all enemies around him. Additionally, whilst at 10 or more attack buffs, each enemy is inflicted with a burn, dealing 20% damage per second for 10 seconds. So what you want to do is you want to have 10 or more attack buffs. With enemies coming in the encounter, they'll give you attack buffs. And then you want to keep above 10. The higher you have it, the more damage you're going to be doing. And you don't want to use your special ability until necessary, because you'll have all the attack buffs and you'll have all of that damage from the burn. And then when you want to explode, you just use your special ability. So moving on to his signature ability, when Anger gains 8 attack buffs, his basic attacks have a 23% chance to inflict a burn, dealing 20% damage per second for 5 seconds. So moving on to his talents. After Anger's special ability has been used, he has a 57% chance to gain a 5% attack buff. So the next one, Anger will not explode until he has reached 15 attack buffs. So moving on to the next advanced one. Anger will not explode until he has reached 15 attack buffs. Anger's special ability now deals 15% additional damage. This is the best talent you should always use for Anger. Having it so you can use your special ability when you have above 10 of these attack buffs and you will not lose them all until you get to 15 is so OP. So you want to have this on. And the final advanced one, every time an enemy enters the combat, there is a 57% chance Anger's next basic attack will deal a critical hit. This is also a great one to increase the damage. Then moving on to his elite one, when a boss enters combat, Anger will gain 5% attack buff. Now this can be leveled up so you get 2 attack buffs when a boss enters, so on and so forth. So moving on to his traits, Anger is short fuse, fiery, blade wielder, and also Pixar. So Anger's rotation is very simple. What you want to do first and foremost, you want to put on the Rising Fury talent. Now this is the advanced one, and why do you want to do this? It's because the whole entire point of Anger is to increase those attack buffs. Now when you get above 10, the burn damage is just going to add up. Now if you don't have the Rising Fury talent applied to Anger, when you use your special ability after you have 10 of those Fury buffs, he's going to explode, dealing so much more burn damage and so much damage, and then you will lose all of your attack buffs. Now if you have this talent applied, you can go all the way up to 15 attack buffs before he will explode, and all of those attack buffs will be removed after you have 15. So what you want to do is apply it, go into the fight. Every time an enemy appears, you will gain those attack buffs. And then when you get between 4 and 8, you're going to be doing some burn damage. And when you get above 10, you will have the choice to use your special ability all the way up to 15. My overall thoughts on this Guardian, I love him so much. He's such a simple Guardian to use, and he's an absolute glass cannon, a powerhouse. If I have to rate him out of 10, I would give him a solid 8 out of 10. I would recommend you guys taking him up. He is definitely one of those Guardians that over time people just forgot how good he is. That's it, 4 minutes, we've done it. Trust me, it is quite hard to get this all fitted in 4 minutes, but hopefully you guys do get a better understanding of how to use Anger. 4 minutes, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.